you really have to understand within yourself how much time and effort you want to put into it, because that's what's gonna, show the results. If you, it's like anything else. If you put the work into it, and then it takes a lot of work. We had to practice a lot, many hours every day. So it's like you have to understand within yourself if you're willing to put in that type of dedication into it, because that's what it's going to take. First of all,
makes sense.
So, you got that person has to decide. Okay, if I want to get to that level where these guys are, how much effort and how much time per day am I going to put into it? Because if they're going to only be able to dedicate an hour or two a day to it, it's never going to happen.
Makes sense.
So it's good. You got to be honest with yourself about how serious you're going to take it. First of all, other than that, if you come to the conclusion that yes, you can take it seriously, then comes the time to start putting in the foundational work on the technical aspect of it. Right.
And so, what would that look like for beginners?
But it depends. Nowadays with YouTube, it could be watching the video. It could be sitting there with your instrument watching the video. It could be taking a course like Andrew's, like his instructional courses, anything like that. Just find a teacher, whether it's in person or online. Nowadays there's just so much information that it's easy to do, and then just put in the time, hours every day. I left high school early. I left high school. I got my GED at the beginning of the end of my freshman year, basically. So I could stay home and practice every day, because I would practice 8 hours a day.
That's
nice.
That's
I like that. That's inspirational.
Yeah,
that's great.
And of course, I had incredibly supportive parents, which was a big part of it. But I got my GED so I could get up in the morning at 8 a.m., have breakfast, and then I would play guitar from 9 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon. Every day.
So yeah, you guys have put in your.
You got to put the time in, you have to. It's the only way, So somebody's really got to understand the level of dedication first that it's going to take.
I like that.
Yeah.
Time and how much. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, first one, if it's a new student or in general, I ask, what do you want from this journey?
Right.
What do you want?
Do you want to just play for your friends? Do you just want to play for yourself? Do you want to play in front of a crowd? Do you want to have a CD one day? And that's like the first thing I address right away. So I can help tailor trainings to their journey. And I love when I get those big aspirational ones. Like, I want to get into the studio one day. So that's when I'll figure out how to get them there. But they need to know where they want to go first. Right. So I need a clear vision of where they need to be, kind of thing. And it makes the journey that much easier, because it's just like, okay, if I'm going to be recording, if I'm going to be performing, that means I need theory, but maybe not need sight reading theory kind of thing. So you can kind of tailor what you need.
That's cool.
Or it's like, kind of like, oh, do you want to be a guard guy or do you want to be a top guy?
Right. That's kind of like when you ask people, what do you want out of your jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Like that's when you ask me that, I'm sure you probably ask them the same thing. Right. It's the same thing. It's like, what do you want from this? What is the extent that you want to take this to? Because then, like you said, then you can tailor the person's journey and how they're going to achieve that in a specific way to them.
But it makes learning so much easier when you know what you want.
Right.
Yeah.